Our guests in this second segment of February's Community Focus are Tina Potboy-Loffner, the Volunteer and Community Outreach Manager for Senior Services, and Monica Pissett, the Program Manager at Birchwood. Welcome to the program.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Tina, what aspect of senior services do you want to talk about today?
I want to tell you about our activity and dining centers. You know, with the cruddy weather in the winter, cold and stuff, people might want to get out of the house, have cabin fever. And we have 6 activity and dining centers in Midland County. The Coleman Center, Greendale Center, Happy Diners, Mills, Trailside, and Sanford. And each center is a great place to just go and meet friends, have lunch, do something, play bingo, play cards, listen to some music. It's a great place to be in the winter.
Who coordinates the activities at each of these centers?
We have a center director at each center, and that person devises all of the activities, comes up with the ideas for things to do, gets the music, and makes sure everyone has a good time.
And what goes on besides the food at the centers at lunchtime?
Well, the food's a pretty big deal. We have awesome food at our centers. We serve lunch Monday through Friday. Some of the centers have a lot of music. Some of them, cards is a real big deal, playing, pinochle, euchre, that type of thing. And like I said, music's a huge thing. We have some parties coming up. We've got a great party coming up for Valentine's Day on Friday, February 13th. We're having a special meal and activities that go along with that too.
Each location will have the same meal and a special meal?
Yep, and that's how it is all the time. Each center has the same menu each day, and on Friday, February 13th, they're having coconut walnut orange salad, roasted imperial chicken, mashed potato swirl, green beans, sweet yeast roll, and a fancy cherry chocolate heart dessert.
Sounds great.
Oh, it's awesome.
And reservations should be made if you want to.
Definitely for a special meal like that, make your reservations as soon as possible, because some of those centers will fill. On a normal day, people can make reservations by 9 o'clock in the morning on the day they want to come.
Well, Monica, you're the program manager at Birchwood, so tell us about Birchwood.
Sure. Birchwood is Senior Services' newest addition to Better Living. Birchwood is a program that's designed for folks that are looking for something in their day. It's a very unique and innovative program that can really hone in on the people that are dealing with early memory loss, perhaps Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, maybe have had a stroke in the past, or other age-related changes that are going on for them, and they're looking at living better. They want to find ways to still keep themselves plugged into what they're doing and plugged into the community, and are looking for a resource for that. So you might wonder why something new at Senior Services. Over time, we saw a change in trends of the people that were coming and asking for different things. We started seeing professionals in the community, as well as families, and also those exact people coming to us and saying, I really don't have any trouble with my memory, or maybe I'm just seeing a little bit of changes, but I really want to do something about those changes that are going on. Or perhaps other folks that have some physical limitations for those reasons I mentioned earlier, that are wanting to be proactive and set aside those limitations so that they can still live very well despite what's going on in their life and what life has dealt them. So it's a wonderful place for folks to come in and really find a home and a place to be that can fit into their daily and weekly schedules.
It's an all-day program or a partial day program?
Well, we're open all day. However, being there all day is not a requirement. Really, we want folks to come in and spend the time that fits well in their schedule. So if they have a commitment in the afternoon and they want to come in the morning and then have the wonderful lunches that Tina has described and then head out for the day, that's great. Really, it's up to the person and what their interests and needs are.
So where's Birchwood located?
It's located right at the main Senior Services building at 4700 here in Midland. And like I said, we're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5:30 p.m.
And Birchwood began this operation back in late 2014?
Correct. November 2014 is when we launched the program, and we've slowly become what it is now, and then moving forward, very excited about what we're doing further.
And you carefully chose the name Birchwood. Can you explain that?
We did. The birch, of course, is native to the area, native to our local environment, which we thought was very important. But not only that, it's extremely important to note, too, that the birch really encompasses a variety of different things that our program also encompasses. So the birch symbolizes initiation, growth, stability, adaptability, and then also renewal. And those are very strong and powerful words when you're thinking about someone who is faced with a new diagnosis, perhaps a new limitation that they're dealing with. And we really thought that Birchwood was the perfect name for what we were going to do.
Well, what are some of the programs that participants can enjoy there at Birchwood?
Sure. Really, we like to focus on 4 core aspects of the time when people spend time with us: brain fitness, physical wellness, creativity, and then socialization and camaraderie. So some folks might be coming in and really wanting to push back at memory changes or use it so you don't lose it. So they're involving themselves in brain training and cognitive gaming. Other folks are there because they want to keep active and also use it so they don't lose it. So getting involved in individual or even group exercise. There's an adjoining fitness room that Senior Services recently introduced to the community that Birchwood members can also access, and that gives people an opportunity to be very self-driven in that. Also looking at painting classes led by a professional artist, getting into poetry writing and poetry reading, and then also the opportunities for that peer support, which is so supportive of an individual when you're dealing with something new, something that's different. So coming together with other folks with common concerns or experiences, and being able to support each other, all while enjoying great meals, great camaraderie, even excursions into the community, and a variety of different things.
And a dog.
Absolutely. A dog can come in and visit us.
Now, what's the best way for a viewer to obtain more information about either Birchwood or the dining centers?
They can call our main number, which is 633-3700, or our website is seniorservicesmidland.org.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Monica, for enlightening our viewers about the opportunities at Senior Services.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
In our next segment, we will hear about an event sponsored by the Home Builders Association of Midland.